Right, guys, I've stopped to chat with Charlie at Click Live, and Charlie is going to tell us of a very exciting and brand new photography show that's going to take place in the UK next year. Charlie, thank you for stopping to have a chat. Can you tell us about this new show, which sounds, from what we've heard today, it sounds incredibly exciting?
Well, bold, and we are not afraid to be big. So if you imagine a completely interactive experience for photographers of all levels, of all genres of photography, centered around 15 studios built on the show floor, education from the world's best educators, Lindsay Adler, Kelly Brown, Charlotte Ganache, Martina Warrenfeld, Frank Dorhoff, the list goes on, Chris Knight, from all over the world, literally around the world, coming to one place, which is Coventry next year. Classes indoors and outdoors, photo walks set in 200 acres of ancient woodlands, which unfortunately at other shows in the UK you end up on Car Park North 4 if you want to have a photo walk.
Can't think who you're talking about there.
Well, we won't go into it. It is the exhibitor's exhibition. I've exhibited in 15 countries our Click Backdrops brand. We do 25 shows a year. We've taken all of the things we love from all of the exhibitions around the world, added them into Click Live, and all the things we don't love so much, you won't see at Click Live. But also a social element. We're trying to build a community for photographers. Click Live is our year one event, but we've actually booked this venue for 3 years, and it will end up as Click Fest. Now, Click Fest, and I will go on 20 seconds longer for you. I told you you're not going to get me for 3 minutes. Imagine Glastonbury and Photokina, God rest his soul, combined. And Photo Fest will be a 4-day event in Stoneleigh Park, 2026, where 10 to 15,000 photographers can party, can learn, can shop with the world's biggest brands in a festival environment to bring in the new generation of photographers into the industry.
It sounds amazing, and what I really like about it is it seems to be very education focused.
100%.
You know,
the day of a trade show only, when you've got Amazon, to me, is a thing of the past. Photokina's proven that. It's not here anymore. My experience of the US market, where I go to some incredible shows out there, like Texas School, Shutterfest, ClickCon, Imaging USA, there's a huge social element, but it is still focused all about the education. And one of the things about Click Live is the education doesn't compete with the expo hours all day long. So our British photographers are going to have to wake up a bit earlier, as education starts at 11. They're going to have to stay up a bit later, because it then goes on 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. And we're also introducing a couple of evening with events. So canapes, drink reception, 300 limited tickets to see Lindsay Adler, Kelly Brown in a social environment, rather than just a classroom where they normally are. That's where you see them. So yeah, social, shop, educate, not afraid to be big or bold, and that's what Click Live is all about.
yeah. And with that education, I mean, with the like classes, should we call them, or sessions that you're going to be running, are they going to be aimed for a broad section of people, from real beginners to very experienced people?
Absolutely, literally from everybody. So people who are, and this is the other thing, when you get, say you're a studio owner in the UK doing £300,000 turnover, you also get to the point you've got nothing to learn. So we have to bring people even above them. And they will learn from the likes of Lindsay Adler, Kelly Brown. But from the more beginners, we also have to people that can speak their language as well. So from the photo walk, some of the classes are hands-on, some are demo, some are lecture style, but everything from editing to business to marketing. We've even got one and a lot of our speakers have never spoken before. We've got a duo coming over from Texas who built their studio business from 0 to $500,000 in 1 year during COVID. So they're teaching people how to do it, and how it is purely graft and determination with skill that will get them there. And that's a course that I'm really interested in as well. But unfortunately, I'll probably be on the show floor for that one.
Yeah, no, it sounds fascinating. And just going back to that whole thing about, you were saying it's about graft, and I think that's the biggest thing. I think, you know, people can start here by, it sounds to me like people can come to attend the event, learn something, work at it, get educated, and really push themselves. But there's all of that marketing stuff going on as well, and learning and soaking up that knowledge to be able to really become successful within the industry.
Absolutely, and funnily enough, it's incestuous as well, because my own business, Click, started 29 years ago when I was a lot younger, and less grey. And I came up with the idea of marketing photographic studios, and we've generated £300 million for our members. 10 years ago, there was a demand for backdrops. We invented ClickPlot's backdrops. We're now a leading manufacturer of backdrops. So now to have the expo to tie all that together, where our backdrops are everywhere, our marketing is helping fill Click Live, and then we've got the business generation as well. Tie in the likes of our Chief Development Officer, Gary Hill, and his network of education. And the other nice thing we've also got is live print judging, portfolio appraisals by the BIPP, the Guild, the Societies for Photographers. So the support we've had, bear in mind we are the new kid on the block, and we've got no content from the last year's show to promote Click Live, so we're even using AI to help us with these things, and that is scarily good. But the support we've had of selling a third of the expo space already before we've even launched, from the biggest brands in the industry like Fujifilm and Loxley and Digital Graphy, etc., has literally blown me away. And it's made me very humble, actually, because what it's shown me is the trade want a new type of expo.
Yeah, no, I agree. And it's interesting you said about AI as well, because the industry is it's going that way, and we need to embrace that as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how you incorporate that. I just want to finish off on one thing. Mark, you and I spoke recently, didn't we, on the pod, about the number of photography businesses that start and fail within the first, was it 3 years? I can't remember what
it was. Something like that. I think it was like the first 3 years or something like that. It was a massive percentage. Yeah. I can't remember what it was. Something like 80%, but I could be wrong there.
Yeah, 80% of photography businesses fail in the first 3 years. There was a stat that came out, and we were talking about it on a recent episode. So something like this is all about going there to learn and soak it up and get all of that knowledge, and that will only stand you sort of well, won't it?
Networking as well.
I don't know when this goes out, but if people want to get in quick, click liveexpo.co.uk, use code LIVE50 for 50% off all admission.
Great, we're going to put that link out.
Put that link out.
Charlie, thank you very much.
See you soon. Thanks.